Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I know that I had a wonderful weekend because we got an extra hour of sleep, so welcome back. Today, we are going to be continuing our lesson on multiplication and division, okay? So why don't we go over today's learning target, which I'm going to highlight right here. I can solve one-step problems involving multiplication and division within 100 using models and arrays. Now, boys and girls, we have worked with models and arrays before with multiplication. Now, we are going to apply that to division today because we're going to see multiplication and division side by side. So, let's go ahead and get started with our focus question of today. Mrs. Stokes bought 3 packages of fruit juice. So, while I'm doing this, I'm going to be using cubes as well. So, I'm going to be circling my important numbers here. Each package has 2 rows with 6 boxes in each row. How many boxes of fruit juice did Mrs. Stokes buy? Write a number sentence with your answer. Okay, so we have array visuals to help us, and here is our blank number sentence. So let's go back and make sure that we did our cubes so that we can fully understand this question. All right, so C, circle the key numbers. I circled all my key numbers. We have 3. Underline the question. So, how many boxes of fruit juice did Mrs. Stokes buy? Okay. Box clue words. Okay. So I'm thinking, each. Remember, that is a clue word that tells us that we're either going to be doing multiplication or division. Okay, so that's a really important one. So I'm assuming because our number sentence is already here, we're doing multiplication. So that kind of helps us give us that clue. And then also, how many boxes of fruit juice? So boxes of fruit juice. That's what we're trying to find. And it looks like total. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and solve our problem here. So, Mrs. Stokes bought 3 packages of fruit juice. Okay, so this is 1 package, 2 package, and 3. Okay. So then down here, since 3 was the first number that we're working with, I'm going to go ahead and put 3 first with our multiplication problem. All right, so now, boys and girls, you probably noticed that there are 3 numbers to this multiplication problem, but don't get too ahead of yourself, okay? We're going to work on this step by step. Okay, the second sentence. Each package has 2 rows with 6 boxes in each row. Let's double check that. So, in 1 package, we have 2 rows. Remember, rows go from left to right or right to left. So we got 1, 2 in 1 package, 2 rows. And then 6 in each row. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, very good. Even. All right, so I'm going to put number 2 right here. And then 6 right here. So the question is asking us, how many boxes of fruit juice did Mrs. Stokes buy? So what they're telling us is we need to find out how many are total throughout the whole thing. And so we have written a multiplication problem to help us out a lot faster. We could just count all of these one by one, but because we know multiplication, and remember, multiplication is the shortcut to multiplication, or to addition, excuse me. So we are going to start always when multiplication problems are written like this. We're going to go from left and then to right, all right? So we're going to start with 3 times 2. Well, what is 3 times 2, boys and girls? Hope you've been practicing your math facts every night so you have this memorized. So, if we were doing 3 times 2, so counting by 2's and then count by 3. So 2, 4, 6. All right, so 3 times 2 is 6. So I'm just going to write my answer up here because the answer to this is 6. We still have another multiplication problem and we have 6 left over. Okay. So boys and girls, now we have 6 times 6. So boys and girls, what is 6 times 6? We could make 6 circles with 6 in each one and then count it one by one, but for the purpose of this lesson, so we can move on and progress, you should have this memorized because 6 times 6 is 36. So, boys and girls, the total number here, how many boxes of fruit juice did Mrs. Stokes buy? 36 boxes. Let's double check our work, okay? So if we were to count one, okay, one box, okay, or 3 packages, excuse me. So this is one package. So if I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so in each one, there's 12. So you could add 12 plus 12 plus 12, and that would still get you 36. That is one way to go over and double check your work. Or you could just count them all. So we know that's 12, and then 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So boys and girls, always make sure to double check your work, because even if you have this memorized, you never know. A mistake might happen, and that's okay. All right, so the answer to this problem, 36 boxes of fruit juice. Juices. All right, let's go ahead and go to our next problem. All right, making sure we can see it okay, so I don't lose my spot. There we go. All right, again, boys and girls, I'm going to be using the cubes method. All right, so Andy has 64 cupcakes for the bake sale. 64 cupcakes. He used containers to carry them to school. If Andy puts 8 cupcakes into each container, how many containers will he use? Draw a picture to help you solve. Okay, now, boys and girls, so I'm noticing that we have a total number here and then a part. What that tells me, and that we're talking about how many to put in each container, that tells me that this problem is division. So, whenever you have a total amount of something and you're trying to find out how many goes in each one or how many groups there are, that tells you that you are using division, okay? So, our total is 64. So down here, boys and girls, we have the symbol. We have a dot, a line, and then a dot underneath it. So this is the division symbol. So because 64 came first into the problem, we're going to put 64 here. Now, boys and girls, not all problems are going to work out this way. So the first number, it's not always going to be the first one here. It's just how it's working for this problem, okay? For division, the total number always goes in this first part, always. And so, because it says Andy has 64 cupcakes, so that's total. So he has 64 cupcakes. And then he used containers to carry them to school, okay? If Andy puts 8 cupcakes into each container, so we know that we need to put 8 into each container, but we don't know how much is. We don't know how many containers we're using yet. So, if Andy puts 8 cupcakes into each container, how many containers will he use? All right, boys and girls. So, we have our number sentence. Now we need to figure out how to solve. If you remember from last week, we draw pictures to help us fully understand how we can find our final answer. Now, if you've been practicing your math facts, you'll probably already know that 8 times the mystery number equals 64. But we are going to be drawing the picture to help you solve a different way. So because we know that 8 goes in each container, okay, we are going to make 8 circles here. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, and we are using 64. So I'm going to make sure that I am putting an equal amount in each circle to find out what our mystery number is, okay? So watch me, boys and girls. So we're counting all the way to 64. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64. All right, boys and girls. So with that being said, we made sure that there was 8 in each circle. Okay, and we counted all the way to 6. So then, how many containers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, boys and girls. Because remember, division is multiplication backwards, just like how subtraction is backwards for addition. So it's kind of the same concept. So 64 divided by 8 equals 8 is the same as 8 times 8 equals 64. These two are the same. They're written differently because of operations, but you get the same results, the same facts. So you will always have 2 8s and a 64 when you are working with these numbers. Okay? All right, now we are going to transition, and you are going to be watching and hopefully following along with me with this next part of the video. We're going to do the guided portion and do more practice. All right, make sure you can see this okay. All right. Okay. All right, boys and girls. So here is what we're going to be practicing now. We are still working with multiplication and division, trying to figure out which operations we are using. Okay. So 2. Tina and Nicole planted a vegetable garden. Okay. Tina planted 4 rows of beet seeds with 6 seeds in each row. Oh, in each row, clue. Okay, so I'm going to draw that out first, okay, because I already know. So 4 rows. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and rows going this way with 6 in each one. So that's 1. Got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure there's 6 in each row. Let me double check. 1 row, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, there we go. All right, now so I did this part very good. So now let's do. Nicole planted 10 fewer seeds than Tina. Oh, okay. How many seeds did Nicole plant? Hint, this is 2 steps. Okay, so boys and girls, I made sure that I drew out this problem, part 1 for this problem. So 4 rows and 6 seeds. So this tells me that this is division because we don't know the total yet. Okay, so if this is 4, so 4 times 6. And if we were to count all these, we will get our answer. So if you already know this, awesome, great job. But if you don't, then you would just use this to help you solve. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So this is Tina. So she did 24 beet seeds. Are we done yet? No, we are not done yet because we have a second part because there are 2 people. We talked about Tina. That's Tina. We need to figure out Nicole because Nicole planted 10 fewer seeds than Tina. Okay, and question is asking us how many seeds did Nicole plant, not how many Tina did, how Nicole did. So, what do we need to do with 10 and 24, boys and girls? What do we need to do? Fewer means subtract, less than. So we're going to take 24 and subtract 10. So 4 take away 0 is 4. 2 take away 1 is 1. So, boys and girls, down here, Nicole planted 14 seeds. Now, boys and girls, did you see how important it was to make sure that you slowed down and read each part of the question so that you can get to the final answer? With math, it is very important that you need to slow down and read everything carefully. Okay? I can't emphasize that enough because you're going to get problems like this on every test throughout the school year and on the STAR test. Yes, you will. Okay? We are preparing you for 4th grade. 4th grade has more steps and a lot more words. Okay? All right. So we're going to do one more problem that we're going to practice, and then you're going to go off and do things in Schoology. Sure you can see this okay? All right. Just putting this tape here so that it doesn't move around. You guys don't get lost with what we're trying to solve. Okay. Here we go. Aaron will place 99 towels on a shelf. He will make 9 equal stacks. How many towels will be in each stack? Okay, boys and girls. All right, record your answer and fill in the bubbles on your answer document. Well, we don't have any answer document, so we're just going to solve our problem right here. Okay, so that being said, Aaron will place 99. That's a lot of numbers. That sounds like we already know the total. We have a total amount of 99 towels. And he will make 9 equal stacks of 99. So that tells us that this is a division problem, okay? So, and remember, when it comes to division, so we know that we need to write our division problem like this. Bigger number comes first, then the division symbol, and then the following number. Because we need to find out how many towels will be in each stack. So, we have 99 here. And we need to make 9 groups. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and make 9 groups? Yes, this is going to take a while, and that's okay. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, and we're going to need to evenly put 99 into all these groups. So this is going to take a while, and that's okay. So here we go. Counting all the way to 99, making sure there's an even amount in each circle. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 30, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. All right, boys and girls. So, to find out our missing answer, we only need to count how many is in just one of these. So, how many is in one of the 9? 11. Yes. So, how many towels will be in each stack? 11 towels. Okay? Because the multiplication fact family says that 11 times 9 equals 99. And this picture visual was to help you get to this answer if you have not memorized your multiplication facts. All right, boys and girls, this concludes the focused and guided portion of today's lesson. Now you are going to go back into Schoology and you are going to work on the collaborative portion with the rest of your class and then do an independent practice. I hope you had a great time. If you are still confused about what we have learned today, you can rewatch this video or make sure that you meet with your teacher. I will see you tomorrow next time on Math. Bye!